Episode 6 of Playable Characters. What's up, everybody? This week, very excited. As always, this is going to be a good one. We have Lance from Contra. Yeah, one of the most legendary, popular games of the NES era. Lance from Contra, played by the hilarious Aaron Camino Smith, by the way. Very interesting fella. Wouldn't guess how Lance carries himself, but you'll like this one. It's very, very good. So enjoy episode 6. Hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, do it. You'll get them first thing Monday morning. Leave us a good rating on iTunes. A lot of you guys have done that already. Thank you so much. Tell your friends. We love doing it, and we'll keep pumping them out for you. We got some good ones coming up in the future. So enjoy episode 6. Pay attention.
I am.
Creepy weirdo.
I am. Mm-hmm. I am.
Hip to be square.
I am.
Playable Characters Podcast. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Playable Characters Podcast.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yes.
All right.
Awesome. Good to be here.
Good to
Calvin, how are you?
I'm doing great. I got a new car.
Cool.
I feel like
Al?
Oprah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
When?
A year and a half ago.
Oh, my God. It's not new anymore, dude. Let it go.
It's new to me.
It's new to the podcast listeners.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Yes.
Olive, how are you?
I'm about the same.
Yeah?
I'm
New
about
car?
the same. Yeah. No.
Oh, just-
old car. My car's 13 years old.
Got a new car 13 years ago.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's pretty new.
Yeah. I'm doing good. I'm excited. We have... I don't know how we keep doing this, how we keep booking these legends.
You're the one who books them. I don't know.
I know.
I don't know how I keep doing it, but we have another legend here in the studio with us. Everybody knows him.
Mm-hmm.
We got excited when we got the call that he wanted to be here.
Yeah.
I don't know how to. I mean, hero, savior of the earth, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, I would call him that.
Definitely.
An amazing, amazing guy.
Wonderful soldier.
Wonderful soldier, right? Tough as nails.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Tough as nails. Lance from Contra.
Hey guys, how's it going?
How are
hey,
you,
Hi.
Lance?
Hey.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks.
I'm very excited to be here. Hey, I just wanted to say you were talking about new vehicles. I just got a new car as well.
Did you?
Oh,
I'm
great.
driving a Prius.
Wow.
I think it's
wow.
very
Ah.
the environment's very
awesome.
important.
I wouldn't have thought that from such a.
We only have one Earth. Listen, I've saved the Earth many
That's
times,
true.
and
Yeah.
we only have one of them. So let's
Yeah.
be careful.
If anybody understands the value of Earth, it's
That's the
somebody
guy
who
who's
saved
fought
the Earth.
aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the guy who's repelled him so many times.
Yeah. That's
So I have to ask, so how did you get started? How did you end up getting in the Contra world business?
Well, I was a big fan of G.I. Joe.
everyone who isn't.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
makes
had a
sense.
lot of toys. I had a sister, and she was into Barbies, so I had GI Joes and Barbies. I played with the two of those,
Really?
and
Okay.
yeah, it was really you had to save the Barbie, you know. So I was all about saving. I always really liked saving people.
Now Barbies were like 4 times the size of GI Joes, unless you had the old GI Joes, like that were like a foot tall. But
Yeah,
Barbies
he's
were
pretty
huge.
old though. I mean,
Which ones did you have? Because the little tiny snake eyes,
Yeah, the regular guys, about 3-4 inches tall.
and he's saving a 12-inch woman,
Hey,
basically.
height is always it's only in your mind.
Yeah.
It's only in your mind.
Well-
You know, if you ever stare down a giant alien and you say, "Yeah, I could step on you. You're a bug."
I haven't.
Well,
stop
you
being
should
so
you should
heightist.
try it.
Short people can save
That's
tall
true.
people.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying they must have been interesting to
Yeah, man. Yeah.
the contrast of those two different characters.
It's really a mind game. I mean, mind game and guns. It's really if you have, if it's in your mind, big guns,
Yeah.
big lasers, things like that. And then what's height if you have a
Lance.
laser?
That's true.
True.
Can I
Yeah.
ask you a question? I can't see your pants right now. Are you the red one or the blue one?
I'm the one who doesn't wear a shirt.
They
Well, I
don't
think,
they
wear-
both
I
don't
think
wear
your
shirts.
brother. Was your brother or just a friend?
Oh,
Bill,
yeah. How was Bill? Yeah.
Right. He didn't wear. You guys both didn't wear a shirt.
I always called him William, actually.
Oh.
Nice and polite.
Yeah. I mean, he would always call me Private First Class Beans,
Really.
and I'd call him William. We're very formal with each other,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, it would take some time, when aliens coming around the corner and you're going, William, that would take a while. It's a lot easier to go, Bill. That would be a lot easier, but,
Yeah.
you want to be formal. When it wasn't always aliens, by the way. Sometimes it was the mind control, these guys they had.
Whoa.
They
Oh, yeah.
were hired help with guns. But,
Oh yeah, it was aliens and dudes. That didn't make a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of sense.
Yeah.
Well, it was the dudes. They were mind controlling the dudes.
Oh.
okay.
So then
Yep,
did you ever
yep,
feel
yep.
guilty about having to shoot them?
Well, I mean, in those zombie movies, they're killing people that used to be people, and now they're zombies. So, you feel guilty, but
So you've
it's
killed
me-
like
it's us or them.
thousands of people.
Tons.
I'd go tens of thousands.
Tens of
I'd probably
thousands.
say probably tens.
And they were the guys that you, in the. I mean, were they humans? Were they robots? Because when you shot them, they just exploded.
Well,
I always thought they were humans, but they exploded for some reason.
is that not what humans do when they?
No, they went and they fall off the screen, right?
Yeah, and then they flash a few times and then they disappear. Isn't that what happens?
I think you're right. Maybe
That happened to
they
my
explode.
grandpa. I know. Yeah.
Is that what happened to your grandpa? Yeah,
Yeah.
Just disappeared.
flashed a few
He
times.
flashed
Yeah.
and he disappeared into
Closed
nothingness.
caskets.
So Lance, I mean,
Why you? First of all, did the government pick you?
Well, me and William, we go way back, and we always said if there's ever a chance, send us out there. There were other guys that went first. Yeah, there were other guys.
Oh,
Does
and
ever a
they
chance for
just
an alien
died.
invasion multiple times?
I figured if it happens, me, I
It's
like
gonna
to
happen
save it.
eventually, right?
Yeah, and so they sent us. They sent other people first. There's a guy named Frank. Frank did
And
not do well.
he didn't make it.
Frank,
Really?
Frank Rothstein, I think. Frank.
Oh.
Oh.
His dad had a deli. Very good. Very good deli. Oh, man. It's an appetizing store, actually.
Roth's Deli? You talking about Roth's Deli?
That was Rothstein's.
Oh,
it's not around
Rothstein.
anymore.
It's not-
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It's
Well,
not-
after his son died trying to kill aliens,
Right.
Oh yeah.
The dad closed up shop. Maybe he was one of the. Maybe he fought for the aliens. I don't know. I've killed a lot of people, so I don't know who.
You say that, and you sound like a very nice gentleman. I'm surprised. You went to space and killed aliens and killed. I figured you'd be like a tough, gruff army guy.
I mean, we're just doing a job.
Yeah.
It's just some people go to an office, other people kill.
That's how you think of it as a job.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
job. I
Some
mean, we're
people
not
just do it.
heroes. We're not heroes.
Well, I would say you are. I think we all would. Thank you for your
I
service.
Yeah, seriously.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. But look, I say thank you guys for your service for interviewing, doing podcasts, and that's.
And it is a thankless job.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm thanking you.
Thank
So
you.
it is no longer thankless. It's slightly less.
Thank you, Lance.
I mean, I would imagine you'd thank us more. Let's get down to it. The 30 lives. I mean, that must have helped you guys out a ton.
Well,
Right.
okay. You all know it doesn't start as 30.
3.
Yeah.
You get
It starts
3.
as 3. I
Yeah.
know.
Right.
Well, so there's a great secret in life. A lot of us know it. It's up, down,
Yeah.
Yes.
left, right, B-A. Select start if
Yeah.
there's two of you.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, I mean, that's the real secret in life, you guys. That's really the secret.
Is that your mantra when you were fighting aliens as well?
Yeah, that. And then when I applied for my job in HR afterwards,
Wait. Do you work in HR now?
well, yeah, I feel I'm a good judge of character.
In what way?
Well, I say to people, are you an alien?
Mm-hmm.
And if they say yes, I take out my laser and I shoot them.
So, okay,
That's the only requirement.
it's a good requirement. It shouldn't be the only one, though. You're right. I don't know if there should be more stuff to that. Now, let's say, so,
Well, also organization skills.
Oh yeah, true.
you had a bunch of guns and weapons. Let's talk about
I
that.
was like, yeah, how
Oh
is
my-
weapons training? I mean,
What
I
was your
couldn't
favorite
imagine.
one?
Well, okay, so first of all, there's the regular gun, the one that goes.
Yes.
Remember
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It's as fast as you can press.
Kind of slow bullets. in a
And then
way
there was
for-
the spread.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
that's
the
a classic.
That was my
Yep,
favorite.
yep.
That was my
I was a
favorite.
personal fan of
We're
the
all
spread.
raising our hands.
I
We
don't know
all
why we're raising our
spreads.
hands.
Yeah, my
spread
favorite.
That's the one that goes. It goes.
Yeah, that's right.
And then there's the laser takes some skill.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You need
You
good, you need
roll.
good aim with
Yeah,
that.
the laser.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Okay, that's pretty good, Lance. That's
good
pretty
laser
good. You couldn't shoot in like 360 degrees. You have to. It's just like you have like your 8 basic directions.
No, there's front, there's back, there's up front,
right.
Right, it's like a compass,
and
right?
back up.
It's like north, south.
Yeah.
How
east,
come?
west.
How come? How come
Wait,
you guys?
Can you explain this compass?
I mean, we don't have time to get into that right now.
What's north? What?
How come
It's-
you guys couldn't just shoot down? You had to actually jump and flip in the air and then shoot guys below you.
Well, what does
Because then you would
point-
shoot your own foot.
If you point down, yeah, your foot's there, so
Well,
you
could
have to
ju-
jump.
slightly to the right or left. You would probably not. You'd miss your foot. no?
Did you miss the part? We said there's only 8 directions you
That's
can
true.
point.
You're extremely athletic. I mean, I'm not going to doubt that.
Yeah.
You jump in the air, flip around, and shoot.
I've never worn a shirt in my life.
I know.
There's no reason why cover that up.
And
It's
again, do
beautiful.
you are you the red pants or blue pants guy?
Red pants, I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
well, I mean, it's a long time ago.
It's been a long
He's wearing
time.
normal clothes now.
William and I, we are the same size, so we would trade.
That's true.
We would trade
Oh.
pants.
Almost identical. Yeah.
You guys
You
would
seem
trade.
like-
So,
Mhm.
like, let's say you were at a bar and you were like, hey, I like that girl. Can you talk to her for me? You would switch pants.
Yeah,
And
it's,
then he would talk to her and then you would switch pants back.
it's just like a sister kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of wearing shirts, you switch pants, which makes total sense.
It's like a Phil and Lil sort of thing.
From Rugrats. Do you have kids? How do you know Rugrats?
Oh no, I like the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a good show.
just a
It's
fan
good
of
show.
cartoons.
Big fan of cartoons.
Okay.
Doug.
So what did
Rugrats.
you do
Again, I'm
in between
surprised.
alien invasions?
Between invasions, I did a lot of gardening. I really like tomatoes. So sweet. When you get a lot of sunlight, very sweet.
It makes
Really?
them
Good
sweeter. if
ripe
there's more
tomatoes.
sun. Oh, I didn't know that.
Really big fan of cooking, gardening,
Oh,
I'm still very surprised.
that's very zen of you.
collecting
Lance's
GI
demeanor.
Joes.
Are you single, Lance? How come you're not hitched up?
You know, I've never really I never found the need for another person. I mean, I always had William with me, so there's
Oh,
really
so
no,
you and William are,
we're what?
Together?
you guys
What?
together? Or-
Is he
Well,
your
we'd-
like?
we'd
Is
fight
he your
together.
partner?
Yeah, he's my partner when we're fighting people. You need a
How about,
partner,
like-
someone to get your back.
I mean, like love. You know, like a love.
I love
like,
fighting with William. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if he's getting it. Yeah.
How do I put this delicately?
Like,
Calvin.
so do you two live together?
Calvin
Well,
is
yeah.
good,
I mean,
listeners.
he's got a place. He's got a place in San Francisco, and I've got a place in the village, and we we go back and forth. I'll stay there. He stays here. You know, that kind of thing.
What do you guys do?
So would you say you're like bi-coastal?
Yeah, I'm definitely bi. Yeah.
Have you had sex with William?
I mean, a gentleman never tells.
Well, that feels a little
That's
forward.
very
Just trying to-
personal.
just trying to get to it.
I mean, that
personal.
feels a little.
Are you-
I'm
It's
just
okay,
saying,
it's
if
just
you've
your
ever
boyfriend?
if you've ever seen the way a man's buttocks curves and meets the rear side of his thigh, that angle that it comes in, you'll never need proof again that there is a God. I feel it's very clear that beauty of the way that comes in, and a man's body is very beautiful. It's very.
I guess
very-
for you
it's
guys, yeah, 'cause you
strong, and it's what it can accomplish, what it can achieve, is really. It's mind blowing. It's really. There were times I'd get caught up staring at him.
Well, that's dangerous out in the field.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna say.
well, he
have-
was really good at what he did.
He was.
Oh yeah.
so he's good at watching your back in the field as well.
And I watched his.
Oh,
So, I mean, I guess you're in space, you're by yourselves, there's not much else to do. All you have to also look at are aliens, giant scorpion things. So
Oh yeah.
maybe
and
I guess after a while you're like, hey, you know what?
on those snow planets,
Yeah,
it's cold. It's cold. You got to stay warm. So we had each other.
you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still don't know, guys. Anyway.
I think
Do you guys
you'll
kiss?
figure it out.
Let's.
Well, I mean, you gotta whatever you can to stay warm.
I guess it can
I mean,
keep you
I guess
warm.
kissing generates warmth.
It does. I've done the research.
Calvin, do male kisses generate warmth?
Well,
I mean-
inside.
It is, yeah.
Oh,
Inside.
it
It's
makes
like-
you-
yeah.
makes you feel
Yeah.
good.
I understand.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a furnace. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get it.
It's a furnace for sure.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, when I heard Lance from Contra wants to be on the show, I thought he was going to be some cigar smoking, buzz cut, still pumping iron type of grizzly bear.
Oh,
type of
I
guy.
still pump.
I'm sure you do.
Oh yeah. There's
Yeah.
so much iron has been pumped. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm just surprised. I mean, you seem like a very nice gentleman.
Are you still on call for any future
Good question.
invasions?
Good
I
question.
killed 4 aliens last week.
Really?
Wow. So
How do you know
they're still coming?
Well, I mean, I said to like I said, are you an alien? And
Yeah.
and if the person doesn't respond,
You just killed them.
Oh, so wait. So,
Wait,
Oh,
but
so
then
this is at your HR job.
the laser comes out. Well, I do it when on the street too. You can never be too safe.
but what if you shoot someone and they don't flash and explode?
I've never seen that happen. Usually, the laser I have is so big that it will just cause
Just
them
take
to.
care of
so
oh yeah.
Out of all the
Very-
you kept the laser.
Oh yeah. Well, and
Spread
'cause-
gun, no.
Well,
was there a fireball? Or was that in Super Contra? We got to get to that in a minute.
It's the
by
one
Yeah,
way.
we're
that
good.
there's the one that spins
circles.
there.
World
Oh,
is
yeah.
terrible.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was terrible.
Yeah, because it takes it's the slowest bullets,
Who made that?
Yeah.
and they don't go straight.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
Yes. I mean, you guys got that weapon by accident.
Yeah.
Like your home base would be sending you pods of weapons. You got to shoot them down, and then you get it right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then-
Yeah. You had to. Well. You
Were
had,
you like fuck
you
fire?
had to run. You had to run into it, and then you get it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sitting there.
How did you feel about the tactics of that, of them just dropping random weapons?
Yeah. Well, I always had an issue with it. I would have liked if they handed it to me.
Right.
That definitely would have been nicer.
A little easier.
Especially with you put it behind
It's
the bad
distracting
guys.
to like
Yeah.
shoot up in
The
the
bad
air.
guys could get
Yeah.
it. The bad guys could get it too if they're looking. They do
Yeah.
just go right for
But they don't
you.
know how to use it really.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't. They have no. Oh no. No idea. No.
Yeah. Okay. Where are you from originally, Lance?
Recently it seems I'm from Minnesota.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
I detected a
I was
little,
getting a little bit of
little Midwestern.
But it
little
makes
Midwest,
sense.
yeah.
Good Midwest.
I was an
guys.
army brat. I grew up in many different
Okay.
places.
Okay. Cool.
Was your dad also in the alien fighting army? Or
Yep, the no shirt army.
That's a thing.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I'm surprised you haven't heard of it.
No, I mean,
No.
I've seen it. Obviously, I didn't know it was a real thing. I thought
Is
it
it
was
like
like
the
a,
Spartans, I guess?
No,
Like you-
just like it's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's only 300 of us
Really.
at any given time.
and you
so-
have to look good
Oh,
with your
wow.
shirt off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you want to join, you have to kill another one of us.
Whoa.
There's, oh,
Well, there's a
okay.
cap of 300.
So they wouldn't just say no, thanks, we're not hiring. You'd have
So
to.
you got? Are you ranked?
It's,
Is
well,
like,
have you ever seen the movie Drumline?
yes.
I don't
Yes.
think I have.
And you can challenge someone.
It's just like drumline.
And they have to leave the drum line.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
It sounds like you have a very active social life.
Well, I mean, I watch a lot of movies in between invasions, so I've seen Drumline, Stomp the Yard.
Do you like movies like that?
Great. Oh yeah, great movies. They're great movies.
How about Bring It On? It's kind of in the same realm as that a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. I don't know that it's the culture. I really feel more
How'd you feel about Moonlight?
associated with. I hear it's good. I have not had a chance to see it,
Oh, that seems like up your alley.
but I hear it's good, and I will see it. I need to be in the moment
Yeah, I hear
and
you.
in the mood.
Oh yeah, no, I
Definitely.
understand.
So what was the final? What was the final? Was it that big alien looking with the extra mouth coming out of his mouth
Yeah,
thing?
yeah,
And
yeah.
alien? Was it
Yeah.
the final? Like, what was that like? Seeing that monster
Going
in person?
inside the alien.
Especially, like-
Yeah,
body
you went
and all
inside
that
the
stuff.
alien, the monster. You're walking around, the bugs everywhere. Like,
Ah,
give us
oh,
that. You know. Yeah, I bet.
I've had a lot of therapy sessions.
Really,
Oh.
A lot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A whole lot.
but you keep going back.
While you're inside the alien.
Yeah,
That's
Uh-huh.
I don't. Do you remember? It's the heart. You
Yeah.
Oh, it's the heart.
You
I
shoot
didn't
the
realize that
heart.
was the heart.
you
yeah.
shoot it, then you
Oh,
go
oh.
in, right? And you like kind of.
gotta jump in the alien,
Right.
and you're in. Once you've been inside an alien,
Who hasn't?
And most of us, only him
That's
and
true,
only
actually.
him and
there's
Bill.
299 others
Yeah,
Oh, right. The no shirt army. Right.
yeah.
who've been inside. Well, it's. I'm happy to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to, but again, if I'm required to, I mean, look, do you want to file your hourly timesheet at the end of every 2 weeks? No,
No, you
but
have
you know,
to.
it's what you got to do. It's just what you got to do. You have a job to do, and you do it.
Wow.
Hmm.
But you said you had to go through a lot of therapy. So then, like, are there certain triggers? Like, can you watch the movie Alien or Predator?
Don't even.
Okay.
Please don't bring those up. They're too. When I first saw Alien, I hadn't yet. This was before I had gone into my first battle,
Right.
Mhm.
and then it really glorifies fighting aliens. I
And
think
you
a
don't
lot.
think it should be glorified.
Oh no.
You think it's way more
Do you think it's-
gruesome or dark than that?
Yeah,
think
that
it's pretty
movie was like a playground.
Really?
Yeah, it really was so
Well, there
easy.
was, I mean, there was just really a couple aliens, if you think about it.
Yeah.
And Lance's fought, like you said, thousands.
Yeah.
Thousands,
Tens
and,
of thousands.
and humans
Don't
controlled by
forget-
aliens.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Oh
You
yeah.
don't want
Cannot
dogs,
forget
right?
that.
Before I forget, none of you are aliens, right?
No.
Oh
No,
yeah,
no,
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 we're
we're
not
not
aliens.
aliens.
Don't worry.
Good answer.
His
I
laser's
bleed
on
red,
the
just like
table.
everyone else.
Good answer.
Is there any
So-
other way to detect aliens other than
Nope.
just asking them?
Nope.
What
That
if
is it.
someone like joking around, like, yeah, I'm an alien, like just joking around? What happens?
Head's gone
Instantly.
right away?
Wow.
Usually with a kick.
Really?
But you can't kick in the game.
No.
That's why it's unrealistic.
Okay.
Oh, so you were physically killing aliens with your bare hands and your feet?
Half my kills are confirmed heel kills.
Wow.
Wow.
Like an axe kick.
Yep.
Wow.
Sideways.
Sideways.
Yep. Heel up in the air.
Like Jean-Claude Van Damme stuff? Just,
Amateur.
wow.
Oh yeah, he's an amateur. Talk about someone who glorifies it.
Yeah. I
Him,
mean,
Bronson.
Charles Bronson?
He doesn't really
there
fight
any other?
aliens.
Bronson Pinchot.
Oh.
Action Bronson.
Action Bronson. There's actually plenty of Bronsons.
There. Oh, yep.
There's a college Bromsonort in New York City, right?
Oh yeah, true.
Thanks for bringing that up, Brian.
So wait, so wow, so I didn't realize you're a kicker too. So have you ever thought about like training like people in fighting games, like say Ryu or Ken or?
Well, I mean, we all have our niche. And I just feel that you should kind of stick with your niche. I don't want to intrude. I would certainly do it differently if I were him. I certainly wouldn't. I don't. Hadouken. What? Why? Why would you do that? Just use a gun. Use a gun, man. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I think that's against the rules, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's
It's
a
just-
tournament, so it's about balance.
It's just fisticuffs and magical fireballs.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't fight for fun. I fight for need.
You guys never smiled in the game. You never seem
That's
to
true.
Be,
You
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
smiled.
It's a rough job.
There's nothing positive about killing. You guys, come on.
Well, I mean, I feel like the game did kind of glorify violence because there's all that cool music and stuff. And
Great soundtrack.
I thought
Yeah.
the shirts off thing was like kind of to make it like look cooler. Like look
I
at
was
these buff
surprised that
dudes.
didn't catch on more. Shirts off parties with that
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
I think a lot of people aren't as
Most
confident.
people don't look like that with their
Yeah.
shirts off.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the problem.
I can't understand how you wouldn't be able to look like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's hard. I mean, you do a lot of.
Well, you have good genetics.
I go to the
Yeah.
gym maybe once every 2 weeks.
That's it.
Wow.
Once every 2 hours. I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah, and it's all crunches. Yep, all crunches. And I look at a lot of the weights. I look at them.
Just intimidate. them.
Yep. And I just, are you an alien weight? And then it's not.
Or are you asking objects if they're aliens?
You never can be too sure.
I mean, doesn't that
think
create a lot of work for you to ask every object?
Yeah, have you passed by a full bookshelf?
Yeah,
Could be there for hours.
that's what I mean. I mean,
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
I'm
Do you ask them
so
all,
many
like,
things.
all you books, are any of you alien? But obviously they can't say no.
Oh no, man! You can slide by if you ask everybody at once. You
Yeah.
have to individually pick it out.
well, how do you?
If it's a magazine,
It sounds like you may have a little bit of OCD.
Well,
I mean, I don't want to diagnose
I
you.
have had these conversations about it. I do. Is the oven off? I
Yes.
would like. Can I check? Should I check
We're good.
to make
It's
sure the
off.
oven
There's
is
no
off?
oven here.
It's off.
I like to make
Is
There's
this
sure.
oven,
part of
and the
your-
oven's on the alien, so you
Ovens
don't
are-
have to worry.
Yeah, we're in a studio. There's no ovens.
Thank you, Calvin, for checking that.
Yeah.
There's
Thank
no
you.
aliens. We already checked this place for aliens.
Yeah, we
Oh, I
Yes.
really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem.
I really appreciate you
What-
guys.
Now, give us some background. Your code name is Scorpion,
Mhm.
and Bill's is Mad Dog. Do you have any background for that? Scorpion's have a cool nickname, a cool code name.
William had a tendency. He could drink sometimes,
No, Mad Dog. I get
and
it.
that was why we call him Mad Dog. He was never. No one's ever. It's never a positive thing when someone's mad, is it?
No.
No. He would get mad. He would yell. He would throw things. He wouldn't let me finish my sentence. It was really frustrating when he would get mad. So we called him Mad Dog around the base. And Scorpion, I saw somebody with a scorpion tattoo one time, and I liked it. And then they said, "Do you want a scorpion tattoo?" And did you know how much it hurts to get a
Yes, it
tattoo?
does.
I guess.
It is so. They use a needle.
But you've been
But why
But
would
you've been shot at though,
Been
and yet
stabbed by
needles.
aliens.
shot at? Yeah.
grenades thrown on you.
But I
Grenades
mean, he
thrown
is probably
at.
pretty sensitive because he dies from one bullet, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
it can hit me on the toe. I'll still die.
You flip around and go, boom. What's
Yeah.
that noise? Boom, when you die. Is that just you?
It's your soul leaving.
Really?
Well, because he's not an alien, so it makes that soul leaving.
Yeah, we have
sound.
souls. You
Right.
guys
I mean,
have.
we didn't ask him if he is an alien.
Oh,
Oh.
are you?
Are you an alien,
Are you
Lance?
an alien, Lance?
The answer is a firm no.
Okay, a sir firm no.
A surfer?
I was going to say
No.
a solid no, and then I decided firm no was
Both good,
more
okay.
firm than
All right.
solid.
All good words.
I appreciate both of those adjectives.
Yeah.
They're great.
What about now? Contra, huge success, obviously. I mean, I'm sure you.
Yeah.
How did that change your life?
Yeah, and then
Now you're a big star.
I did the circuit. I went to all the shows. I was on.
You go to talk shows.
David Letterman had me on.
yeah.
Yeah, David Letterman was one of. I loved David.
Mm-hmm.
I call him Dave.
Cool.
Dave liked me. I had a Corvette endorsement for a little while. That was nice.
Right, shirtless guy in a Corvette. That
I mean,
makes
perfect.
sense.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Yeah, I kept asking it if it was an alien, and it was not.
Good.
So I kept driving it, and yeah, it was. You'd be surprised. Your 15 minutes, really, it's only about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then-
people forget.
Yeah, I mean, they did like Super C. The sequel came out a couple years later, I think.
Yeah.
To my knowledge. So it took me. Were you dying to get back out there to kind of fight more aliens, or was that like were you still doing stuff alien fighting in between that, or how'd that come about?
It never leaves your system.
Yeah.
It's always in you. It's always a part of you.
It sounds like it.
The
Yeah.
blood is always on your hands. The alien blood is always on your non-alien hands.
Literally.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's why I've never washed hands. I don't believe in germs.
I
That's
see
not
that.
real.
I was going to mention. you
Yeah.
would- yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're big. They're such big hands
They're
too. They're hard.
huge.
They don't fit under most sinks from all
Yeah.
the squeezing of lasers that I've done.
Most things. Okay.
So I gotta ask, how do you feel about like modern day alien hunters? I mean, for example, like Master Chief from Halo. I mean, do you think that
That's
they
a good
have?
question.
Do you think it's a lot easier, and how do you feel having paved the way for them?
Well, I'm always happy. They always say whenever at the alien killing award shows every year, they always say, I'd like to thank my heroes, Lance and William. And I said, oh, thank you guys. Oh, come on. I blush. I mean, I've never actually blushed. That would be a sign of weakness. But I just feel like it's too easy for them. I mean, they can shoot in any direction they want. Have you guys heard of left and right?
Yeah.
I just knew there was forward and backwards. I had never heard
this is
of this left and right, because it not all together. At times there's up and there's down.
Yeah.
But there's never a left and right.
You're right. Actually, I forgot. There's a whole new dimension now.
Do we have
Yeah.
time to explain 3 dimensions to Lance?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think we
I
have
mean, I'm
enough
sure you've looked
time.
it up since, or no? It's
Well,
a
I
new
mean,
concept for you.
I've heard of it, but science seems a little. I don't know if I believe in all that sciencey stuff.
Right.
It's kind of like how Zoolander can't go left.
Mm.
It's the same thing
It's
as
not.
Lance.
Yeah.
It's not like that at
Yeah.
all.
It's
kinda
It's,
like that.
completely different.
A
Than
little
that.
bit like that.
It makes sense though. I get it. When they're fighting in a different world, there's 1 degree of turning, 2 degrees of turning, 3 degrees of turning, 4 degrees of turning,
Right.
5 degrees of turning, 5.5 degrees of
Upstairs.
turning.
There's 5.5
Let's fast forward to
degrees.
like 360.
Yeah.
Basically.
3. There's only 360.
360.
Yep.
So he doesn't understand.
3.
that.
Yeah.
So really, all he has is up, down, and then
Left,
Forward,
right.
backwards.
Forward.
Forward,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
backwards.
Sorry.
and
forward,
jumping
backwards,
to shoot down.
Jump.
Oh, yes.
Which is still great athleticism.
Jump and tumble.
Yeah.
You don't just jump, you jump and tumble.
Now, when you
Sure.
sometimes there were like those turrets sticking out of the side of the mountains, and you would just go right up to it and just duck and just start shooting. Weren't you scared? Like those
Well-
bullets flying over your head.
Yeah, I
Get
mean,
used to it.
I have wet myself before.
Really?
It has happened.
Did you give Bill those pants after you were done?
Don't tell Bill that. That's our little secret. Okay. Luckily, Bill does not know what podcasts are.
Oh, good.
Oh, what is Bill up to these days? Did we ask you about that?
Yeah, fair, because you're in HR and he's.
Bill has a roommate. It's a
Oh.
really nice guy. I've met him.
Wait, are you guys in an open?
Come
No,
again?
Okay,
What?
never mind. He's not gonna. Never mind.
So confused.
No,
So
they're
are we,
just,
so
they're
are
just,
we.
they're just
So he has a
partners. They're
roommate.
just partners, but
He's my partner, and
fighting partners.
Bill told me he's his partner, but they've never fought together ever.
Hmm.
So I'm very confused by it. I'm really very, very confused.
I think you're going to be very, very confused by
Or very disappointed.
playing this next game that we're going to play in a few minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, speaking of which,
Should we?
Yeah.
Do you have time to
Yeah.
stick around?
Wanna
We have
play a
this
quick
fun.
game
We have
for
this
us?
thing
yeah,
that we like to
I
play.
know my alien alert beeper hasn't gone off.
It's called Wed Bed Dead.
Yeah. I'm sure
Right.
you've heard of it's our version of Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Wed, bed, dead. Okay.
Right? So
yeah.
we have we use our random number generator here with a list of video game characters. Beep, bop, boop, boop. And we have 3 names here. Popular, I think all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Yeah, mix of male and female.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Finally,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of men in this one.
Yeah.
So this one we have Blanca
Oh.
from Street Fighter
Okay.
2.
Okay.
Blanca. Okay.
Classic character.
All
Everyone knows
right,
Blanca. Very cool character. Sly Cooper.
Oh, wow.
The Fox.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sly
Sly-
Cooper from
Fill me in, Sly.
from the PlayStation games.
He's like a
Sly the
fox,
Fox.
thief.
He's a thief.
He's a thief and
Yes.
he's a fox.
He's a cool, wisecracking,
But not
fox
an alien.
thief.
Not an alien.
Not
an
Okay.
alien.
None of these
Yeah.
people are aliens.
Yeah.
Just a regular animal thief.
And from Street Fighter, Jury.
Oh.
Jury.
She's from Korea. She has a fake eye.
She does
Taekwondo.
Like Taekwondo. She's my favorite character to use in Street Fighter, actually.
How'd you
And
spell
mine as
that?
well.
Besides
Juri.
Chun-Li
G-U-R-I.
from
Yeah.
the new batch. Yeah. So, Wed, Bed, Dead. Let's Lance first. Who would you?
Choose one for
Right.
each.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, for dead, I feel the fox needs to go.
Why is that? Just,
Well, I've killed so many humans at this point. Humans,
And
aliens.
he's a thief.
And really, I mean, stealing is not nice. It's not. I mean, have you ever had something taken from you, like a partner? It's really.
yeah.
You know how bad I felt when William told me he couldn't visit anymore because he was seeing someone else.
Wow.
And I mean, it feels bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
feel good. There's a hole in your heart that not even killing a mother alien could heal.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's true.
Then it's hurt. It's painful. So
Yeah.
no, why would I kill more humans? But this fox fella, I mean,
It's gotta go.
why not? Let's
Yeah.
make a scarf.
See, I guess that's a little badge of honor. That's your Sly Cooper scarf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So okay, so you dead Sly Cooper. Who would you wed? Who would you marry in this situation? Who would you wed?
Well, I think it's who would I want to spend a lot of time with?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd say think I'd say jury.
Mm-hmm.
Could learn Korean. I've always wanted to learn another language.
There you go.
So I'd say jury. Yeah. Yeah. Learn a language. It's really important to expand your mind, you guys. It's really important just to learn about other cultures, learn about other people, and jury would really be an opportunity to feel that you've grown as a person.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, did you never learn any alien languages? I mean, I'm sure since you were
Most
fighting
of it I
someone-
heard, don't kill me yet, and then they were gone.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
English.
That's pretty much
English.
it. Yeah. It was weird that they knew it.
Yeah, it is. So that leaves you with obviously bed Blanca.
So you have sex
Yeah.
with Blanca.
Big
Yeah.
green Brazilian beast.
Only from behind.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. So you'd be behind or he would?
I would be behind.
Okay. And why? I mean, how come? What
That's the only way you can do it in his world. He only has 2 dimensions.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's-
yeah.
You can do face to face.
He couldn't even do on top or
No.
below, really.
There's no.
Yeah,
you can
there's
only do
no.
behind.
I'm
Or I guess
very
you guys could tumble together.
very
He also
confused
rolls.
by this explanation you just gave.
Yeah, it's true. So that makes perfect sense for your answers, I guess. Yeah.
Readers, I can attest, he's only 2-dimensional. I only see 2 dimensions.
That's
I've
true.
been in profile this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. All right.
What about you?
Um,
Why don't you go second?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, what I would do, I was obviously I always have this like, if you marry someone, are you still gonna have sex with them a lot
My
or no?
understanding of FMK is always that if you're marrying them, you're not going to have sex.
You're not, okay.
Yeah. You're
So-
this is a partnership.
Partnership.
According
So,
to every
I mean-
comedian I've heard.
So
Yeah.
we'll-
so I was, I'll definitely bed jury then, right? I mean, it's just that makes sense.
She's homicidal, though. She can kill
She
you.
is, but Blanca kind of is too.
No, he's not. Blanca's nice. All he does is chill in the jungle and make...
He growls. He's mean.
Okay.
It's not that
all right.
mean.
Right?
He loves his mom.
Most people love their moms. Tupac loves his mom.
What?
So I'm gonna bed jury a bunch of times. I hope.
No.
Right?
It's once.
No, it's
You
once.
It's
get
just once.
One
See,
bed.
that's why the married thing comes in. Like I figured that'd be more than twice.
No,
Eventually,
married
like, it would
means
just
No. Married is
means
like...
you skip ahead to the part where the marriage is just like, all right, I'm married to you.
All right.
Or no.
Go
Well,
shopping.
sometimes there's fun, you know.
Yeah. One night it may just happen. Hey, you want to fool around? And that'll be like the third time maybe. So it's still more than once. But still, I'll just bed jury once. Make it a good one, I guess.
If she doesn't kill you.
Yeah, if she doesn't kill, I'll take out her eyeball, I guess. Or I'll
Yeah.
cover it maybe.
Yeah, you'd have to eye patch it.
Yeah. I'm going to dead Blanca because it's a beast. You don't want that thing running
the wrong
around.
move.
Like I mean, who knows what could happen? He electrocutes things. He rolls into a ball and it's just like it's.
But that's great. He grabs a little electricity. You know how much you could save on
man, that's a
bills?
good
Electricity's
point.
not that expensive.
That's a
Calvin.
really good
you need
point.
to grow
I don't
up
know.
and learn what's expensive.
I live by myself, so...
Electricity is cheap.
It's a pretty good point though.
yeah,
It's
I live by
cheap.
myself and I work from home. It's not bad.
But I would marry Sly. I would wed Sly Cooper because if we're ever just walking around town and it's just like, hey, baby, I want that. He'll just like, whoop, he'll just get it for me. And I think that might be kind of cool. Like,
Okay.
he never gets caught.
point, good
He's
point.
really
Oh, yeah,
good at
sure.
what he does.
Okay.
He's fun. He's funny. He might be fun to just pet. He's a furry little fox, you know? So I
Once
think
again, you can't have a. You do this every time. You can't. He's not a pet and a spouse.
It's
You gotta
both.
pick.
it's kind of both, you know? I don't think he'd mind.
This sounds like a bad marriage. Hey, just steal all this stuff from me and
He
let me
steals
pet
stuff
you.
from me. I let him, I don't know. I let him do whatever to me if he wants.
That was
Whatever.
not even remotely.
But he can, according to your rules. We can't have sex anyway, so.
Yeah, but I
don't know
mean,
if I agree with
what are
those
you gonna? How are you gonna help him out? Are you gonna help him plan his heists?
Yeah, I like that stuff. We watch like Ocean's 11 a lot together. Get some
Right.
ideas.
Yeah.
I love his big hippo friend, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah.
Not Dudley, I'm thinking, but it's like something like that. But I like that guy. Maybe he could come hang out with us sometimes. You know,
Okay.
why not?
I
He's
accept that.
and he's rich because he steals jewels and heirlooms and things like that, artifacts.
Are you that shallow? Is
No,
money
but it
everything?
helps. But
I
it
mean,
helps.
money matters in a
It
marriage.
helps.
I prefer
Look, you
love.
can't pay. You can't put your lights on because you have no money. So, right? If Sly stole you a diamond, you sell it to a museum, and
Yeah,
boom,
you're
you're
worried
set.
about the price of electricity, which is like the cheapest utility by far.
No, gas is the cheapest.
No, it's not.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, it depends if you have gas heat or not.
Oh, I don't. My gas bill is $10 a month.
That's pretty cheap.
Also, you don't cook
So-
probably.
Oh yeah, that's also true.
Those are my choices, and I'm sticking to them. Jury,
Okay.
where you at? All right. So,
All right.
you want to go?
Oh. Sure. Okay.
Yeah, you go next. I'll go last.
Okay, well, you both actually made very good points. I would
Well, thank
definitely, I would have to.
Audience,
It's
Calvin
kinda
is
hard.
gay. Remember that.
Yeah.
I must remind you.
I love the disclaimers.
But he still might want to test out Jerry and see what.
I
it's
was
all
thinking about it, to be honest. I mean, she is crazy and she might kill me,
Yeah.
but I mean that eye glows in the dark, and that's kind of cool. You
Mhm.
know, helps you find the fridge or the bathroom. That's pretty nice. So I would bed
I mean, it
Jerry.
helps her
You
find the
would.
fridge or the bathroom.
So
Well,
he
no,
would bed Jerry.
I actually would bed Jerry. I mean,
Interesting.
it'd be crazy, but throw me for a loop.
That might make Sly and Blanca seem a little upset. Since they're both men, you wouldn't want to bed them.
Well, I mean, men is a loose term.
That's true too.
One's
loose
a fox man and one is green.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have to. So I'd say, actually, I would change this. I'm sorry. I would. No, I'm gonna stick with it.
It's your world, dog.
I would bed Jury. I'm very, very sorry, but I would have to kill Blanca.
Mm-hmm.
As
Oh my
much
God.
as much as
Oh my
I
God.
love Blanca, and I think that he's very nice. He's a friend to most living things in the jungle, and that's helpful. I don't like malaria, so that would be great. But yeah, Blanca. I mean, he has nails, and they're scratchy, and I don't want to get hurt.
Well, it's not going to be hanging out with him if you don't kill him, but it's just like
Yeah, but I'm not
for
going to
the
marry
rest
him.
of the world, what is this the best option? I think it is. That's why I said it.
I mean, well, it's really the nails thing, though. I mean, I can't marry someone where if I'm sleeping next to you, and I'm like, oh my God, you're stabbing me in the tush,
He probably
the
stinks
tush
also.
in the tuchus.
I bet you.
So you're gonna marry. So yours is the same as
Yeah,
Brian's
you're
then.
marrying. Sly
Yeah,
Cooper.
I mean, you did make that good point. Sly does steal, and I do need money, so.
I guess I'll defend your choices, man.
Well, okay.
Let's see what you got
Here's
here.
where you guys are all wrong.
You want to fuck
because-
Blanca?
No. Blanca, he ended up in the jungle because his parents' plane crashed.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a lot of money that he's set to inherit if he goes back.
Nah,
Is that true?
I-
World.
No,
Yes.
that is true. However,
That
I
is
saw a picture of his mom. She ain't rich.
He's never going back. How would he
Once
even know
he
this?
marries me, I'm taking him back to the real world. We're gonna get that inheritance.
Loophole.
And
Very
I
nice.
am going to civilize him. It'll be like a whole big story. He'll be famous.
Like Tarzan.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, yeah.
We'll write a book, My Man from the Jungle, something like
He'll
that.
probably eat the book.
Well, it's not for him. It's to sell to other people. Come on.
He wouldn't let you finish because he'll probably just destroy your typewriter.
Yeah, he'll be like, "Rrr."
I mean, love soothes the beast. Like, love can.
So you love him, you're saying already.
I mean, I'm marrying him, so I'm gonna have to.
might as well.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, he's a character I used all the time when I used to play Street Fighter, so maybe I'm a little partial to him.
That's true. Battletoads. Hello.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Same
okay.
thing.
So
I
I'm
said I
gonna.
would marry a Battletoad last episode.
I'm
They
gonna
all-
marry.
Oh, and the electricity's good for jumpstarting your car.
I'm not worried about that.
You can
Electricity's not that useful. Just like a portable electricity generator. Nobody really needs that so much,
Yeah.
unless I can like plug my phone into him or something.
You probably could.
I mean, I guess. That's
Unless you
true.
want one of the you want no one to sit next to you on the subway. Just have him there. And
Yeah, that's true.
That's kind of good.
Well, I mean, I already have a good strategy for that, where because there's a lot of homophobia in the Manhattan subways.
You leave your hand. You leave your hand
Just
on
in the
the-
Manhattan subways, not the Brooklyn ones.
Oh no, I mean the subways in general. You
leave your hand face up on the chair next to you.
No, I love to sit
Like your
between
palm.
two dudes who are obviously homophobic, and I just get in there and I wedge myself in, and they're just like, "Oh, I'm so uncomfortable." I have a strategy for it. So.
Good strategy. What if
yeah.
they don't move?
They do, because most guys who are like spreading their legs apart
Yeah,
very
they
far
don't want
they're
someone
homophobic.
Yeah.
They,
Oh, no,
they-
that's true.
They can't handle thigh
That's
to
true.
thigh touch. So
I know. I used. You know, it's funny. I actually used to do that. If a guy's like spreading his legs too far, I like kind of just like do that and do a little kneesy with him, and then he'll.
yeah, they can't handle. I
Pretty
give them a
much,
little
yeah.
thigh touch.
A little
like,
kneesy.
Yeah. Yeah, a little
Little
kneesy.
thigh
You
to
know,
thigh,
just
they
go
can't-
knee to knee, and then you rub it up and down a little bit, and
can't
then
do
it's
it.
like, ugh, and I'm like, yeah, that's fucking right, bitch. I have a seat,
And you play R&B.
and I
So-
play bump and grind. It's great.
So you're marrying
Marrying
Blanca.
Blanca.
Sorry.
I'm gonna have to bed Jury, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how it is.
Right.
And you don't have to.
I mean, I have to.
She's
I
not the
gotta-
most attractive Street Fighter field, but she's fine.
I mean, I'm not gonna have
she's
sex
pretty
with a
hot. She's good.
fox, and I'm not gonna have sex with a jungle man.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have sex with her. Get rid of her.
Wow, way to be prejudiced.
I meant man from the jungle. You know what I meant. Readers, call in with your think pieces. Call in. What am I saying? And then it's just kill Sly. I mean, he's a fox.
What's wrong with foxes all of a sudden?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with him. It's not, but I don't think it's a big deal to kill a fox. They do it on fox hunts all the time. It's not a big deal.
Only in
to
like
choose
old,
one.
only like old.
But
London.
this fox can talk, and he has feelings.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't be
All
stealing so
animals.
much.
Every animal has feelings.
Oh, well, yeah.
But you were like, he's got to go.
Do you ask animals if they're aliens?
Well, yeah, but they usually can't talk.
Right.
So you just shoot him?
So they are. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Don't walk your dog near me.
Yes. Good to know. Can the owner answer for the dog?
Oh yeah, they can
Okay.
vouch.
Right.
They can
Oh,
vouch.
you can vouch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
So you would kill the fox too. I agree.
I'd kill the fox. Yeah.
Interesting. We got to get like either. It is fun with 3 men or 3 females next time on the Wed Bed Dead list.
No, it's random. We got to keep.
I know it's random. But
Yeah.
if we get
We got to
that,
add more ladies.
it would really
to the list.
get the gears turning
Yeah.
Yeah.
to see what your tastes are. You know. Awesome, good stuff.
Yeah.
Lance, any final words or
Yeah.
Anything to
You got any
promote?
projects coming up? Anything
Yeah,
you
what
want
are
to
you working
plug?
on?
Any HR stuff?
HR news?
Yeah, I mean we're currently looking for a junior draftsman for a an engineering company.
And
Okay.
this is a human, non-alien.
so
junior
yeah.
draftsman.
Well, why would you ever hire an alien? They want to kill
I'm
you.
just saying, maybe there's aliens listening and they're thinking, I want to be a
Well, I
junior
mean, if-
draftsman.
If
Change
you
your
have-
life around?
If you have good people skills and you're an alien, I mean, if you have
Well,
good alien
Wait,
skills.
so you're saying you wouldn't kill every single alien?
I suppose if
He
you're
has so far,
if you're
but
an alien
yeah.
that's come to its senses, then there's
Like
that.
the Men in Black ones that are good.
Right.
Some of them.
There's I'm sure we have a few that work for us. There's a couple. But yeah, so
Oh.
if anybody here is looking for a job, send me your resume, cover letter. I only accept fax. So fax it
Go ahead. You
over.
want to give out your fax number?
Yeah, it's 212
Okay.
718
Okay.
3479.
Please do fax that number.
Please send a fax to that
do
number.
fax that
Yes.
number and
If it
see what
doesn't go
happens.
through, try again.
Fax them your resume if you are a junior draftsman candidate or if you're an alien who is
Should-
friendly.
An
Should-
alien coming clean.
should you fax like a shirtless photo as you are all the time?
Well,
Like, would
I
that
do
help?
tell all my
That's not appropriate in the
interviewer-
workplace, though, right?
Well, and
Do you go to work like this?
this is how I
Red
yeah.
pants and no shirt?
I've never worn a shirt. Are we born with shirts?
We're not.
No. So
That's true.
I've never worn a shirt.
Interesting.
People look at me weird. I look at other people weird.
That's
Why are you wearing a shirt?
It's just appropriate.
I mean, it's kind of a cold day.
Then it just teaches you to be more of a man.
That's true.
Just
Yeah, we
deal
can't
with the
argue
cold.
that. We can't argue with
You
that.
shouldn't live somewhere that you would need extra things, like a jacket or a shirt.
Can't argue with any of those things.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's
Yeah,
just not
I
the way
got
the
it.
world works.
Bandanas keep you pretty warm. So
Not really. It's a small part of your head. That's about it.
99% of heat escapes through a 1-inch thick area of your head.
Is that right? And
Yep.
maybe your legs.
A
That's why you
1
wear
inch-
pants.
Just that. Nope. Just that section of your head that
I'm
goes
glad-
around where the bandana covers. That's where all the heat escapes from.
Interesting.
That's why I stay so warm.
Yeah.
When I get too hot, I move it 1 inch up,
really?
and then I cool off.
You have like move it down to your neck or even lower or just
Well, occasionally on my neck when I'm dancing. When
Right,
I go to the
I was
club,
gonna say.
you're dancing?
you put the bandana around your neck at the club.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
to look
common.
good.
It should
Yeah.
be to be
Shirt-
shirtless with a
shirt-
bandana around
Yeah.
your neck
Shirtless
at
with the
club.
bandana. It's the poor man's tie.
Interesting. Oh, like
Is it the
like
poor
like,
man's tie?
like the drunk guy at a wedding who puts a tie around their head.
Yep, it's the reverse of that.
It's the reverse.
Awesome.
All right, you've been a huge delight. Thank you so
Yeah,
much, Lance.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Good
you.
Thank
luck.
you for
everybody.
saving the world.
Yeah.
Also.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
multiple
seriously.
times.
Please do not mention. I was just doing my job.
Yeah. Well, we have to. It's a good thing you've done.
If not you, then who?
Yeah.
The other 299.
The
but
others,
still.
the others would.
Yeah.
300 shirtless.
Right. That'd be a pretty crazy army to see. Just all going. How come they only send 2 at a time? Why did they send all 300 of you?
It's confusing. If
You know, I
have
never
more than
thought of
two.
that. That probably would have ended a lot more quickly.
Yeah.
if there were more than 2 of us.
Yeah, Frank would probably still be alive right now.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Still have
Frank.
Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
he-
dedicate this to Frank.
Yeah, he vanished within seconds.
Too bad. All right. Lance, thanks very much.
Yes, thank you.
Listeners, thank you for listening to our podcast. And please tweet us your Wed Bed Dead answers to @PlayablePodcast. Send us an email at playablepodcast@gmail.com. Subscribe, like us, rate us, share with some friends, all that fun stuff. And we will talk to you guys next week.
Yes.
See ya. See ya.